You see what's going on, man? It's your boy Tay, man. We back with another video, man. So apparently that boy Academic said Polo G done fell off as a rapper. We gonna see, man. We gonna get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it.
Man, Academics did not have to do Polo G like this because he ended the man's streaming career on arrival immediately. And
Damn.
it all started with this clip that has resurfaced recently, but it is very relevant to what we're going to talk about today.
The streamer job, especially if you're a rapper already, the streamer job is going to pay you less. So people just either trade careers or they stop doing. Like, I haven't seen, pardon my ignorance, I haven't seen much from Polo G recently. I haven't. It doesn't feel like he's having a musical output like he used to like a few years ago.
That's fair. That's fair though, because I don't even know when the last time Polo G dropped. Matter of fact, let's check that. When the last time Polo G dropped? We can try a single, or we can just go album. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Polo G. He dropped June 12th. He dropped June 12th. His last album was last year, 2025. But how many singles has he dropped though? That aren't features. He only dropped one single this year, from what it looked like. He dropped 2 singles this year so far. So I mean, that's a fair assessment though. Like, I think so. Like, me personally, I think so. Like,
now I'm finding out he's on a live stream with 160 people. This is what I would tell Polo G, and I keep it being with everybody. Polo G, with all due respect, maybe you're nice at 2K. You don't have the personality for being a streamer. You're not Blueface. You're also not willing to probably bring that much. You know why Blueface is great? The only people good at streaming, and this is why y'all used to call, not y'all in terms of Polo G, but this is why people call streamers losers, is because every streamer is down to be the butt of the joke. They know the audience wants to find the joke, and at certain times, you're the butt of the joke.
that's respect.
Whether it's sometimes the audience laughing with Kai, but then they laugh at Kai.
Right.
With me, a lot of times they laugh at me. Blueface will put the embarrassing moment on camera. Most rappers live off image and like this invisible aura they've built up. They don't want to embarrass themselves, or they're still very,
That's a fact though. That's why I told y'all, like, that's why I keep preaching to y'all, bro. Y'all keep saying like, well, I'm a hater. I don't know what I be talking about. I tell y'all all the time, bro. Why y'all think rappers are trying to convert into screaming? Because screamers have the image that they don't have to put on a front for. Like, that's them. These rapper images, that's not just them. Like, they're putting on the front because they are rappers. Like, they, like, especially ones that want to be overly tough and shit, like, that's what they have to do. They have to put on that front. Like, they can't laugh, they can't joke, they can't show no type of excitement because they always gotta feel like they gotta be tough on camera and keep up this image. That's why I tell people all the time, like, as much as people don't like Finesse 2 Times, like, Finesse 2 Times is a hell of a screamer because his personality, like, he's funny as hell. Like, real talk, he's funny as hell, bruh. You feel me? So, if you don't got the personality for it, if you can't sit there and do all different types of stuff on screen and also entertain your chat, then you're not going to be a streamer, because people got to think of it. It's just like watching. You want to be entertained if you spending $7.99 on a subscription every month to watch somebody with no ads. Like, come on, man.
Contained in their personality and their rapper image. That doesn't work in streamer world.
You feel me?
I just tell Polo G, I don't think I'm calling a spade a spade. I don't think he has the personality to blow up as a streamer. I don't. What I think he is a good musician, and I think for the time he's sitting in there trying to stream, get in the studio, brother. Get in the studio, Go make a music video. Your actual job that's gotten you this millions, that's still where your talent lies.
So here, Academics delivers a couple
That's
of
true.
points. He's reacting to Polo
He can still
G's
scream,
first
though. I'm gonna
stream
tell him,
and
like,
talking about Streamer University.
not to scream, but, like,
well, not his first ever stream, but this stream that
he can still scream for sure. Like, I wouldn't tell the nigga not to scream, but like, just don't make that your main thing that you're trying to like work on right now. And he could be working on music. All we know, you know what I'm saying? But you can only go off what somebody show you. You feel me? But like, yeah, like, do some music stuff on screen, bro. Like, people want to see that. Like K-Sign. Like, K-Sign is an example. Like, K-Sign do GTA RP. You feel me? But at the same time, K-Sign is a DJ and a producer. And he also bring rappers on screens, rappers he making songs. Like, yeah, T Grizzly made a song. Shit went crazy. Like, it's so much shit that you can do as a musician on screen. I hate that I keep talking with his fucking lips because I bit my tongue, bro. That shit's annoying.
talking about here was from June 19th, I believe. And he streamed for 1 hour and he averaged 187 views. And
What? What? You can't. No, brother. Yeah. I'll be real, brother. Yeah, I can't.
And this is the only stream in the past 3 months. And people were clowning and they're like, yo, you're at 160 viewers and you got to go to Streamer University. But fair enough. He was like, nah, come on, man. I only got 160 viewers in here. Like, I got to grind it up a little bit before I do something like that. Well, this was Academic's reaction to that. And he gives a couple of good points, which is you do kind of got to be shameless. I don't think it's just being shameless to be a live streamer. However, Polo G does not have the personality. He is too much of a cool guy. Like, if you're a street guy, like I've said this before, like a Finesse 2 times can make it. Like a Blueface, he's a street guy, he can make it. But if you're too concerned with your image and this curated image that you have and that people have of you that's attached to your music, then you're not going to be willing to do what it takes to make it as a streamer. But after Academics gave him this advice, it looks like he killed his career because Polo G has not gone live since. He went live for an hour, got 100 and some viewers, and said, damn, I'm not going back live. And I think it's not the bullying, but people's feedback after this that caused him to say, man, if people are just going to clown me for my numbers, I can't even get on here and try to have fun with this, then this ain't worth it.
That don't matter. That don't matter. Keep going. That don't matter. That doesn't matter. That does not matter. You already up millions. That does not matter. If you would have said that about your music, you wouldn't have been where you at with your music, gang. That don't matter. That don't matter. You already have a fan base. Niggas can't even get 100 views on Twitch. I can't even get 100 views on Twitch. And I'm still doing it. What are you talking about? Like, what? I get like 5-10 viewers, gang. Like, that don't matter, bro. Oh my God, I hate when people already made it. I hate when people already made it, try something new, and then realize that when they try it, they not at the top because they just now doing something again. That all of a sudden they be like, oh, I'm not doing it because y'all keep clowning me for this. So what? Nigga, keep going. Now you feel what everybody else been going through. What the fuck? People talk about my numbers on YouTube all the time, bro. About my numbers on YouTube all the time. My shit can go from 1,000 to 2,000 to 400 to 70 to 80 to 100 to back to 800, back to 700, back to 1,000, 2,000, 300, 400, 200, 100, 100, 100. My views can alternate, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing this for. Like, and I like doing it. I like getting on here recording and reacting to stuff. This is what I like to do, bro. Like, so it's like, I don't care when people say anything about my numbers because I know one day they're going to change and they're going to be consistent. So why would I care? Like, You already made it, bro. Like I hate when people do that, bro. I hate especially famous people, bro.
And even in
dislike
his
that,
VOD,
bro.
you can see that this guy didn't even know how to title the stream. He was fresh to this. It says stream via RTMP, OBS, vMix, Zoom with restream. So he didn't even title his stream. He just hopped on there randomly. So he should be happy with the amount of viewers that he got. But everybody's going to.
That's what I'm saying.
And really, the only thing that matters is, were the viewers, the 160 people that were there for Polo G's live stream, did they enjoy it? Because if the answer is yes, then there's a lot more where that 160 came from. My opinion, or other people's opinion that just saw a short clip of 2 minutes, doesn't matter because they're not going to watch Polo G's live stream. With that being said, this brings forth the larger conversation of music artists and streaming. And Doja Cat is also somebody that streams.
I just want to do it quick because I'm excited. Yeah, I'm digging my ass. I had a couple chunks down there. I put them in my pocket. I'm gonna save them for later.
I'm not gonna lie, she's funny and weird as fuck though. So like that kind of like fits her though. I don't know, like, but Doja Cat always had like a wild personality. We all know her infamous video that blew up. You know what I'm saying? When she was dressed up as a cow and stuff like that. I think she did it herself. So it's like.
That you on. It's very hairy, so I can save my chunks on a vine of my pubes.
She's so like weird, bro. Like,
give a little nice snacking later.
She's so weird, bro. It's like
you digging in your butt, twin. Exactly.
I don't know, gang.
I cannot count how many pubes I have on my butthole. I will tell you that. I don't know how many I have.
This is crazy work, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so when you're talking about not caring, being willing to be the butt of the joke, I think this is taking it to the extreme. She's willing to be, well, she's actually gigging in the behind, as she said with this clip. But this clip actually came on my feed after I got done doing a session of lurking on Ski Mask the Slump God's Twitch stream. Actually, I just randomly sit there sometimes and lurk and just watch for an hour or two. He streams here and there. I remember posting a clip on my X of him like playing around with this guitar while he was recording for his upcoming album. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why can I enjoy Ski Mask? Because keep in mind, Ski Mask is partially a live streamer now. He's done collaborations with other live streamers. He was on the Mr. Beast live streamer video where he got a ton. He made it to like top 2 or top 3, or did he? No, I don't think he won. I think Your Rage won. But this thing comes onto my feed at the same time, and it made me think, well, we don't think Doja Cat is lame. We don't clown Doja Cat for her viewers on stream, which she does get a lot. She gets several thousand viewers, and I don't think she's botting. We don't clown.
Y'all don't clown Doja Cat because that's them. That's their personality.
And we don't laugh at them for streaming. And I was like, why is that? So it made me think a little bit, and I put together this tweet, which I will expand on here. I said, Doja Cat and Ski Mask are the only 2 artists I've seen that suffer 0 aura loss from live streaming. The rest of you guys look like you're begging for crumbs of clout. There's this weird thing where you can see a lot of rappers get involved with streams or try to stream, and you can tell that it's out of desperation. They're trying to enter a space that isn't them. It's the equivalent of Slim Jesus trying to be a drill rapper. You're like, yo, that's not you. That doesn't fit you right. And it just, not only does it not look right, you don't carry it right. But with Doja Cat and Ski, it feels effortless. And their history suggests that it is. Post Malone is also an honorable mention, but partially because he came into making music living in a Minecraft streamer house over a decade ago. And I don't know how often he streams anymore, but it does say something that he was consistent with it before it became the most popular thing. And I think this was at a time during maybe 2020 when he moved to Utah. I don't know if he still lives in Utah, but he built this huge streaming PC and he was really into it. T-Pain is another person that
T-Pain
doesn't suffer an aura loss, and people just focused on the whole aura loss thing. But the main thing is congruence. It doesn't feel congruent for a lot of these people to hop in, and a lot of them hop in because they see a headline where they think that there's a lot of money to be made. If you are a rapper that fell off, you will make no money streaming. That's already let's just set that straight. If you are a poppin' rapper right now, you will not make enough money streaming for it to make sense for you to invest the time into it either. So there's really no reason for an artist rapper to stream unless they find it fun. Like, for example, Doja Cat, right? Why? And when I said their history suggests that it makes sense for them, Doja Cat got on partially because of that Moo song. She was embedded into internet culture, memes. She was on live stream. She was on Tiny Chats. This was live streaming for free with a couple of other random people, that some of them that she didn't even know, just going into these different random chat rooms. So Doja Cat was already doing that. She is shameless. She's done live. She interacts. She overshares, and she fits right into this culture. She came up in it. So when she's streaming, if you didn't know it was Doja Cat, you would think like, damn. To be fair, Doja Cat is an elite streamer. Like, I'm not talking about this specific clip. I've actually gone into a Doja Cat stream and just watched for an hour. It is very entertaining. And it's funny because, like, when
I don't know if I'm going to like stream and watching for an hour
job and has been for 10 plus years, you put an hour of their content and next to an hour of Doja Cat's, and you're like, wow, Doja Cat blows you guys out of the water. With Ski Mask, I don't think, and this is also another thing, if a rapper is streaming all the time, it kind of harms the topic of their music, because, like, let's say they're a street rapper. Well, unless you're K-Flock and you're on IG Live streaming and getting into shootouts, that, you know, you could rap about that. That's going to fit into your music. But if you're just sitting there playing games, it's hard for people to be like, well, you're making trap music, but we see you on the game, or we see you just doing IRLs. What's going on here? Well, it doesn't add up. Or we see you in the studio. I think seeing them in the studio and losing the magic of it, for some artists, it's not a good idea. For some, it can work.
I mean, that's cat. I mean, I want 1,000%, but like, I honestly wouldn't say that is 100% true, because T Grizzly screams, and T Grizzly got a whole like GTRP server, like, that brings in him millions every month. You know what I'm saying? So, and he screams himself playing GTA. Like, he makes millions off GTA. Like, no cap. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't even say that. And T Grizzly music is still good. Like, you feel me? So, I wouldn't say that necessarily. Like, you feel me? Just because you scream don't mean that nobody's not gonna think that you make music anymore, because music was already something that you did first. Which is why people say the thing about DDG, why people don't take DDG as a real artist, because he moved into making music as a YouTuber / content creator or streamer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna agree with that 1,000%.
So there's also that, but with the Ski Mask, why I don't think it affected his music either, or what I think of his music, is because Ski Mask's music, it's kind of like there isn't this persona with it. It's just like he'll rap about Cartoon Network, he'll rap about different like cartoons, animes, just general culture stuff, like relationships here and there. It's like fun music that aligns perfectly with streaming too. So you're not going to be like, oh, this guy is streaming, his music is lame now, because then you wouldn't have really liked his music in the first place. And Ski Mask is a natural at this because he's been doing this for damn near 10 years. Like, if you guys remember early XXXTentacion like videos, this guy would be playing like games like, what was it? It wasn't H1Z1. I think PUBG. Like, he would be playing PUBG is not PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It is not a game that a rapper would be playing, or just like any mainstream regular person. Like, you know, there's the 2Ks, there's the sports games, all the sports ball games. There's the fighting games, I guess you could say, like some UFC stuff, and hell, like GTA, right? But like one layer below that would have been a PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and Ski was cool with them. I think Ski was also very involved in Apex Legends when that was a thing, and he was doing this off stream. So he was spending all this time playing the game off stream, and I think he was quite good at it, like one of the higher ranks in the game. So he was competitive in the game. He was doing this off stream, and he was also an entertainer in his personality and his music. So you put all those things together, and it makes for a good streamer. Now, is he one of the biggest streamers views wise? No, but I don't think he's doing it for the money. I don't think he is either, because he sees it as an opportunity. I think he finds it fun, and you can see that if you actually sit there and watch a stream. Like, if you enjoy watching streams at all, just tune into him for an hour or an hour and a half or something like that. And you're going to feel like, oh, this is a chill environment. Like, I kind of like it here. That's why I lurk there sometimes. Well, I lurk a lot of places. And a couple of other names that I can think of, like I said, a T-Pain, it makes sense. T-Pain is sharing stories. That's one thing that's advantageous for a lot of these artists that aren't
T-Pain's streaming studio
because,
is,
for example, Playboi Carti,
is
while
insane,
his brand
bro.
seems effortless, he's trying very hard. He's curating exactly what comes out about him. He's trying to manage what doesn't come out about him. He is making sure every time he's seen outside, he's wearing a certain thing. So he's trying very hard. But with like a ski mask, with a Doja Cat, that's really just them. With a T-Pain, right? Like he'll share embarrassing stories. He doesn't care. Like he's gone broke. He's gotten rich. He's gone broke again. And he'll share those stories. Like a Polo G or a Lil TJ, right? Like these guys, they see being laughed at or in a position where they're not being admired or adored as taking an L. And if you have that type of mentality, it doesn't come across well on live streaming and it's not really relatable. But granted, Lil TJ and Polo G's music, it doesn't fit well with streaming. It's like you guys are better off just continuously making music. And like I said, the timing of things. Like Ski Mask had experimented with streaming or posting like game videos many years ago before it was seen as an opportunity. And he also did very well with Aiden Ross, I believe. Like they kicked it many years ago. And I, as somebody that's awaiting Ski Mask's next album, and I enjoyed Ski Mask's last album, I just had to share this thought because there's a lot of like the intersection of rapping and streaming is something that we're seeing a lot of, mostly because rap and hip hop overall dictated a lot of pop culture for young people. And now it's streamers that are dictating that. So there's a bit of an intersection. Like rappers, they kind of want to get that power back. And I do think rappers still have that power, globally speaking. A couple of rappers, that is. However, streamers, I don't think they need rappers anymore, but I do like to see them intersect when it makes sense. Not when someone thinks that they're going to come in front of a live streaming audience and it's going to translate into anything for their music, or when they think that the fact that they have a huge music audience and they're popular celebrities is going to at all translate into them building a streaming audience. Like, these are two very different things that I think people are still slowly discovering. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Who are some...
I mean, I feel like, bro, you just, as a rapper, bro, you gotta have the personality to do it. Being like streaming, you can't go on that bitch trying to be like too cool. Think you too, like, trying to be too cool. Unless like your community just fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta be entertaining. Like I told y'all, it's like paying for a subscription, bro. Like, that's why those people make so much money on Twitch through their subscriptions and stuff like that, because they're so entertaining that people don't want no ads when they pop up. You feel what I'm saying? So like, you gotta find a way to keep people entertained. Even if you're not doing nothing entertaining, you can like everything. Entertaining people of your audience can always be different. Like, you just go in there yapping. Y'all can have like debates about anime, sports, music, real life conversations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like anything. Playing a game, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about entertaining your audience. You feel me? Like, and that'd be the problem with like new content creators. Like, and I learned this too, like me doing content. Like, you don't have to entertain other people's audience or target an audience that ain't gonna fit you. Like, your audience is gonna come over time. So once your audience is there, then it's there. So that's how I feel. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the comment section down below. It's your boy Tay, and I'll catch y'all next video.